The High Republic era exploration in Star Wars is an ongoing Lucasfilm project, a project that is exploring the Star Wars galaxy approximately 200 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, where the Jedi were presumably at the peak of their power, and the Sith were defeated several hundred years ago, with that being a major driving force of the High Republic era, a brand new villain that is not the Sith or Darkseid in nature. That is what makes the news that dropped today so interesting, as in a variant cover for the High Republic number 7, we got our first look of a Sith Lord that will appear in the High Republic era. But who is this mysterious Dark Lord of the Sith? And how does this make any sense at all if the Sith were not around or necessarily in the public eye during this era? We'll break it all down. The Sith that we see in the variant cover is Darth Krall, who is actually a member of the Lost 20, a term that may sound familiar to hardcore Star Wars fans. The Lost 20, also called simply the Lost, was a name given to the group of 20 Jedi Masters who left the Jedi Order throughout its history. According to Eula Braylon of the Jedi High Council, the Lost 20 became disillusioned with the Jedi way of life. Among its ranks, Count Dooku was seduced by the dark side of the Force, and consequently became a Sith Lord. Dooku is the last official member of the Lost 20 that we know of. With that said, Darth Krall, another member of the Lost 20, has in fact been confirmed to appear in the High Republic. However, this doesn't make sense, as according to the timeline, he's supposedly long dead. As we've seen before in Star Wars though, most recently with the Grand Inquisitor, Darkseid spirits can actually be attached to objects and even locations, meaning that Darth Krall will likely appear in some form, some way in the High Republic era, even if it turns out to be something minor, such as appearing as the voice of a holocron. But who is Darth Krall, and where was he first mentioned in Star Wars canon? Well, Darth Krall is actually a hugely significant figure to Count Dooku himself, with Yoda mentioning Darth Krall several times in the canon novel Dooku Jedi Lost. This is significant as Darth Krall was initially a Jedi Master just like Dooku, but unlike many of the other members of the Lost 20 that we know about, Darth Krall and Dooku were two of the only ones that eventually embraced the path of the Sith. Darth Krall, originally known as Radakai, was a male Force-sensitive individual and a former member of the Jedi Order. Radakai became a part of what was later known as the Lost 20 and was seduced by the dark side of the Force as a result of his belief that the Jedi should retain their family ties and wealth. Having forsaken his allegiance to the Order, he adopted the name of Darth Krall and became a powerful Dark Lord. As a Sith, Krall wore a black and a red cloak and wielded a Sith lightsaber with a golden hilt, similar to the design of the golden hilts wielded by Palpatine in the centuries that would follow, meant to represent dominance over the Jedi and superiority, as the gold medal was known as Electrum and was exceptionally expensive and rare. Only powerful Jedi Council members were ever allowed to decorate their lightsabers with Electrum, and were only given a limited amount. Darth Krall's lightsaber though, and Palpatine's lightsaber are absolutely covered in the material. Krall participated in the Battle of Wasted Years, emerged victorious, and tamed the Nightmare Conjunction. His lightsaber was stored in the Bogan collection at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Following the powerful Sith Lord's death, he had purple skin and sharp teeth. Anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on Darth Krall and his re-emergence in Star Wars canon as one of the few Sith that will ultimately appear in the High Republic era? As an interesting side note, this variant cover is the only image that we have of Darth Krall, as he's quite the obscure Star Wars character and Sith Lord, only mentioned a single time prior in Dooku Lost. Still though, I think his story is really interesting, as one of the few members of the Lost 20, and his connection with Dooku is also an intriguing element of the character's history. Anyway, my friends, thank you as always so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.